So when you talk about number patterns, if you consider these numbers, right? Many numbers ටික බලන්න. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Rifki, what is this pattern? Yes?
The multiples of 2.
Ah, very good. Multiples of 2. And where it starts?
From 2.
Yes. So you can write, this is the pattern of multiples of මොකක් කියලාද? Multiples of 2 starting from
2.
2. Nikini, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then let's have a look at this. If you consider this number pattern,
Multiples of 10.
that is multiples of 10, and where you start it? You have to tell the starting point, right?
10.
Multiples of 10 starting from
10.
yes, very good. Starting from 10, right? Now have a look at this. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yes, what about these things? What do you know about these things?
Multiples of 5 starting
Yes.
from 20.
That starts from 20, right? So you will have to write this. This is multiples of 5 starting from 20, like that, okay? Right. Put a star mark. මෙන්න මේ number patterns කියලා ලියවන්නේ හැමෝම, right? Okay, අතෙන් ලියන්න. Consider the following number patterns. Consider the following number patterns. And you may quickly write these numbers downwards. වේගෙන් ලියාගෙන යන්න බලන්න පල්ලෙහාට ඔය ටික.
Sir,
ඔව්.
sir, එහෙම ලිව්වට පස්සේ මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ?
මේ number patterns ටික ලියමුකෝ පුතේ පල්ලෙහාට.
හරි.
On the first one, second one and the third one. Okay, I will write you another number pattern and I want you people to describe that pattern. ඔයගොල්ලෝ ලියන්න ඕනේ මොකද්ද මේ ලියලා තියෙන pattern එක කියලා. Okay. Right. Hunsara, what is the number pattern that is written under fourth pattern? Nikki? What? හතරවෙනි එකේ මොනවද මේ numbers ටික? You have 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100. ඔය numbers ටික මොනවද? And
Multiples of 9.
really? Is 16 a multiple of 9? Is 16 a multiple of 9? Yes. What about Nikini? Do you have any idea about these numbers? No. Here, if you multiply Rifki 4 by 4, what is the value?
8.
4 times 4? Then what is 4 times 2?
8.
4 times 4 is multiply and check.
4 times 4 is 16.
16. Here you have 16. Then what is 5 times 5?
25.
Then 6 times 6?
36.
7 times 7?
49.
8 times 8?
64.
9 times 9?
81.
10 times 10?
100.
100. Then what are these numbers? Here you have multiplied the same number. Can you see that? Neither. So you can represent it 4 squared. This one 5 squared. This one 6 squared. This one 7 squared. Matakada? 8 squared. 9 squared. This one 10 squared. Then may තියෙන මොන number pattern එකද එන? What are these numbers? Can't you remember square numbers last week that I teach you?
Can remember, sir. Can
Then-
remember.
Yes. So then all these numbers are what numbers? Square numbers.
Remember.
From where we start it? Starting from what is this number that you start?
16.
Yes, square number. Square numbers. We can write it this way even. Square numbers written in ascending order starting from කියන පටන් ගන්න. 16. Yes, good. Okay, yeah. Square numbers written in ascending order. What is ascending order? From the smaller one to the bigger one, right? Starting from 16. Where you started? Start at 16. Then have more. Right, what about this number pattern? 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, 36. Just a moment before we discuss about it.
Triangular number.
Yeah, that is triangular numbers. And from where we start it?
From 1.
From 1, and is it in the ascending order or not?
Ascending order.
Yes, it is in ascending order, right? So you can write it this way.
Square number written in ascending order.
Not square. In triangular.
Yeah, not square, right, Rifki? It is not Rivka, right? It is not square, Rivki. It is
Okay.
triangular numbers, and they are written in what order?
Ascending order.
Very good. So they are
Starting
written
from
in.
1.
Okay, everybody write it. Ascending order. Starting from.
1.
Yes, good. Starting from. Yes, everybody write it down quickly. If you have finished, tell me.
Finished.
Good. Okay. Right. So from here, I will come into an end of. All right. Before that, right now here, when you consider these number patterns, ඔයාලට පේනවා නේද මේ හැම number pattern එකකම අපිට තියෙන මොනවද? What do we have? We have මොනවද මේ? Numbers, right? But when you come to a number pattern, right, we don't call these numbers as numbers still, right? මේවට අපි numbers කියලා කියන්නේ නැහැ number pattern එකකදී. අපි කියන්නේ මෙව්වට මොනවා කියලාද? Terms කියලා. Right? Can you understand? අපි මේවට මොනවා කියලාද කියන්නේ? Terms of the number pattern, right? Okay. So put a star mark below this numbers pattern, then write. තරුවක් දාලා ලියන්න. ලියන්න. The numbers which are arranged as number patterns which are the numbers which are arranged in number patterns are known as, if you want, you can change the color of the pen, terms of the number pattern. Terms of the number pattern. The numbers which are arranged in number patterns are known as terms of the number pattern. Finish? Really well done.
Yes.
Good. Right. So there's a small exercise in your textbook in the page number 38 as miscellaneous exercises. Okay. So you can do these exercises and here before that, so can you remember that I gave you a link to submit your homeworks and all? Man එකක් ඒවා මතකද? I send you a link. Right, wait, I'll find that. Where's that? Something. Okay, now here, so here you can see this. Wait, I will share the screen with you once I have got that thing. Until that, maybe okay, so we'll finish these number patterns and that lesson, and now we are going to the new lesson, right? Okay. Okay. මේ කවුද මේ ඊර ඇන්දේ මේක මකන්න මේ කොළ පාටි එකක් ඇඳලා තියෙන එක පේනව නේද? ඇඳපෙක නදනවා මකන්න. මට මකන්න බෑ ඒකයි. Please erase this. Oh, thank you for that. හරි මැරදුනා මැරදිලා හරි කාටරි ඇඳුනොත් එහෙම ඒක මකලා දාන්න ඈ ඉක්මනින්. හරි. Now here. So when you come to this page, right? Now can you see that mathematics homeworks? Can you see this page, all of you?
Yes.
Yes, good. Now here, don't consider about these things, and there is something else for me. And you should write your name, Rifki. First of all, you have to complete the name for you yourself, right? I'll write Rifki like this, Rifki, right? And then you have to type your email, right? I will type one of my emails like this. You have to type your email, okay? And you have to select your grade, and I'm in grade 6, right? And once you click this here, can you see that answers? Upload your answers as PDF or JPEG image format. හරි දැන් ඕගොල්ලෝ ෆෝන් එකකින් ෆොටෝස් ගහලා නම් ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ගෙදර කරන හෝම්වර්ක්ස් මට එවන්නේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ තියෙන්නේ ඉමේජස් විදිහට. අපි ඒවට කියනවා JPG JPEG images කියලා. හරි ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක සේව් වෙන ෆෝමැට් එක. හරි ඒ වගේ IT වලදී ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඉගෙන ගත්ත හැකි මම දැනට වැඩි විස්තර කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද මේ මැත්ස් පාඩම ගන්න එපා මට IT ගැන කියලා දෙන්න බෑ. හරි මේක දික් අරපුවම නමක් තේරුමක් තියෙන එකේ ඒකයි එහෙම කියන්නේ. අනිත් එක තමයි සමහර ළමයි ස්කෑනර් එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ගෙදර ඒගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් ඒ ස්කෑනර් එක පාවිච්චි කරලා ඔක ස්කෑන් කරලා එවන්න. හරිද? ඒ ස්කෑන් කරනකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් PDF එකක් විදිහට සේව් කරගන්නත් එහෙම නැත්නම් ආයෙත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කැමති නම් ඉමේජ් එකක් විදිහට සේව් කරගන්නත් පුළුවන්. හරි? ඔය මොනම විදිහකට හරි කරගෙන ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන් ෆෝන් එකේ හරි කම්පියුටර් එකේ හරි ඔය තියෙන ටික සේව් කරගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ මුලින්ම මේකට ආන්සර්ස් එවන්න කලින්. හරිද? මේකේ උත්තර ලියන්න දිහාවක් නැහැ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ පොතේ හරි කොලයක හරි ලියලා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් උත්තර ටික එක ෆොටෝ ගහ ගන්න එහෙම නැත්නම් ස්කෑන් කරගෙන කොහේ හරි සේව් කරගන්න. right? දැන් ෆෝන් එකේ නම් ෆොටෝස් ගහපුවම automatically ඒක සේව් වෙනවා. දන්නව නේද හැමෝම? right? And then you have to go for this add files. Once you click these add files, right? So you can see that it's still not loading. Balamu. Still this is loading. Wait. Wait. තාම නෑ. right. මෙන්න මේ add files කියන එක ඔබවහම කොහොම හරි තාම මේක load වෙලා නැහැ. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ෆෝන් එකේ හරි කම්පියුටර් එකේ හරි ඒ ඔගොල්ලෝ දන්නවනේ browse කරන්න. right? If you have done these uploadings to Facebook like that, right? Okay. Can you see this? Can you see this? Screen එක පේනවද? Insert files කියලා මේ වගේ කොටුවක් ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා පේනවද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට?
Yes.
Yes. Now either you can drag files here. What do you mean by drag? Drag කියන්නේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ computer එකේ කොහේ හරි තියෙන තැනක ඉඳන් මෙන්න මෙහෙම now imagine that you are going to add the image. හරි? I mean මම ඔයාලට screen එක share කරලා පෙන්නන්න කොටම. I mean one more time. Right, desktop. I mean this is our next lesson. Right. So imagine that you are going to upload this image. මෙන්න මේක තමයි ඔයාලා උත්තර විදිහට දාලා තියෙන කියන්නේ ෆොටෝ එකක් අරගෙන තියෙන එක. කම්පියුටර් එකේ හරි ෆෝන් එකේ හරි right. කම්පියුටර් එකෙන් තමයි මේ drag කරන්න ලේසි. ෆෝන් එකෙන් නම් drag කරන්න ටිකක් අමාරුයි. drag කියලා කියන්නේ ඇදගෙන යනවා. හරි. මෙන්න මේක ක්ලික් කරලා එකපාරක් ක්ලික් කරනවා. ඩබල් ක්ලික් නෙමෙයි ඩබල් ක්ලික් කරාම ඕපන් වෙනවනේ. එහෙම නෙමෙයි. you click only once. එකපාරක් ක්ලික් කරලා right click එක නෙමෙයි left click එක ඔබාගෙන ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් මේක මෙහෙම cursor එකෙන් එහෙ මෙහෙ ගෙනියන්න. පේනවද? right click එකෙන් ඔබාගත්තා මෙහෙට ගෙනිච්ච හැකි. ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට පුළුවන් මෙන්න මෙහෙම යටට ගිහිල්ලා මේකේ ෆයිල් එක තියෙන තැනට එන්න මෙන්න මෙහෙම එනවා. right ඔන්න දැන් පුළුවන් අපිට මෙතෙන්ට ගෙනල්ලා අතාරින්න. ඔන්න ඕකට කියනවා drag කරනවා කියලා. තේරුණාද? එහෙම drag කරාම මෙන්න මෙතෙන්ට ඇවිල්ලා තිනවා ඔයගොල්ලෝ එකතු කරපු එක. පේනවද? හරි? ඔයගොල්ලන්ට තව ෆයිල්ස් එක තව ඒ වගේ ෆොටෝස් එකතු කරන්න ඕන නම් can you see this add more files ඔන්න ඕක ක්ලික් කරන්න. හරි එතකොට ඕගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් මෙන්න මෙහෙම එහෙම නැත්නම් ඊළඟ විදිහ තමයි ඕගොල්ලෝ සේව් කරපු තැනට මෙන්න මෙහෙම යන්න පුළුවන් right ඔන්න මම ඩෙස්ක්ටොප් එකේ මම සේව් කරලා තියෙනවා නම් ඔන්න මට ගිය හැකි ඊට පස්සේ මේක ක්ලික් කරලා here choose නැත්නම් select ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ Windows නම් use කරන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ට Windows වල ওই විදිහටම එනවා හරි so I am using this Apple's of laptop so it is something different හරි ඒ ඔක්කොම ටික ෆයිල්ස් ටික ඔක්කොම උතර ටික මේවා කරාට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් මෙන්න මෙතනින් අප්ලෝඩ් කියන එක ඔබන්න ඕන ඔහම. හරි එතකොට ඔන්න අප්ලෝඩින් 1 of 1 මේක මෙහෙම ගිහලා ඔක්කොම ඉවර වෙනකන් ඉන්න ඕනේ. හරි. Now it is going to upload. Right now it is uploading.
Sir.
Oh. And another. Tamai. ඔන්න දැන් ඔන්න උත්තර ටික අප්ලෝඩ් වෙලා තියෙනවා. එනවද මේ? ඔයගොල්ලෝ අප්ලෝඩ් කරේ දැන් ඔන්න I just uploaded one නේ රන්දිරු. තේරෙනව නේද? ඔන්න ඔය විදිහට තමයි අප්ලෝඩ් කරන්නේ right? And here the next question they asking do you have any doubtful questions? ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මොන හරි තේරුම් නැති ප්‍රශ්නයක් මොන හරි තියෙනවා නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ලියපු කොලේකම ලියලා තිබ්බත් කමක් නැහැ. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් මෙතන if you are having any doubt in exercise 12.5 fifth question ඔන්න ඔහම ගහලා එවන්න පුළුවන් මොන ප්‍රශ්නේද ඔහම ප්‍රශ්න ගොඩක් තියෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්න යට මෙහෙම ගහලා එවන්න පුළුවන් තේරුණාද හරි ඊට අමතරව මොන හරි කියන්න තියෙනවා if you have any other thing to tell about the exercise you can type it here මොනවා හරි කියන්න තියෙනවා ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් මෙතන type කරලා then you can submit right ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඔන්න ඔහම submit කරාම ඔයගොල්ලෝගේ උත්තර ටික මට එනවා තේරුණාද ඔන්න your response have been recorded ඔන්න ඔහම එකක් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පේන්න ඕනේ තේරුණාද Nikini can you understand the thing
Yes.
Konsara? Right was that difficult
No.
right okay good then okay so today we'll move to our new lesson right so which is length okay write down everybody write down the topic of the lesson length
Okay, sir.
okay right so when you hear the word length what comes to your mind මොනවද මතක් වෙන්නේ yes
Diga.
right okay that's okay yes you should remember length කිව්වම yes ඒ වගේ දෙයක් මතක් වෙන්න පුළුවන් හරි කීප එක හරි then what else huh right හැමෝම පාඩමේ නම දීවා නේද? Everybody has written of length. This is our main topic today. So when you move on length, right? So first you can go to this, right? Can you see this? Indicators of length. Okay. Consider the following. Okay. Height of a tree. Okay. Here you have a tree. Can you see that? You have a small tree, right? And length of a train. Here you can see a train, right? And here you can see a river, right? Width of a river. Then thickness of, here you have few books. This thing. Right? Here you have, can you see that here you have a few books in this one? Right here, this book have a large thickness and this one has quite a small thickness. And here, like this, you can see that your book has a thickness, right? පොතක ඝනකමක් තියෙනවා, right? And you can see a thickness of a wood, right? On a lee කෑල්ලක plank එකක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඝනකම බලන්න පුළුවන්, right? Then depth of a tank, right? Imagine that you are having a tank, right? ඔන්න වගේ tank එකක් තියෙනවා නම් අපි දු පොළොවට වෙන වලක් කපලා වගේ හරි, right? You can find the depth here. Can you see this depth කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? ගැඹුර, right? Height means the උස, right? Width means the පළල, length means the දිග, thickness කියන්නේ ඝනකම, right? ඔන්න සිංහල වචන ටිකක් මම කිව්වා. Okay. So when you hear these words, right? Height, length, width, right? All these things, right? When you consider the height, right? When you consider the length, right? And when you consider the width, right? And when you consider the thickness, okay? And what else? Yes, the depth, right? ගැඹුර, right? මෙන්න මේ ඔක්කොම දේවල් අපි කියනවා මොනවා කියලාද? මෙව්වා තමයි indicators, right? Indicate කියන්නේ මොනවද? පෙන්눔 කරන දේවල්, right? Indicators of length, right? මේවට අපි මොනවා කියලාද කියන්නේ? Height, උස, දිග, පළල, ඝනකම, ගැඹුර, right? මෙන්න මේ වගේ දේවල් දිගෙහි නැත්තම් යම් කිසි මේ length එකේ indicate එකක්, right? පෙන්눔 කරන දේවල් තමයි මේ height, length, width, thickness, depth කියලා කියන්නේ. හරි? ලියන්නකෝ. Consider the followings. Sorry, first of all write a subtopic. After length වලට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ subtopic එකක් ලියන්න. Yes, subtopic එක indicators of length. Indicators of length. This is the subtopic, and then after that write consider the followings, put a comma here, write these things downwards. ඔන්න මෙයට යන්න ලියාගෙන යන්න. Height of a tree, length of a, no need to draw the figures, sorry, ඉන්දුරන් දින්න ඕන නෑ, you just write them. Height of a tree, length of a train, width of a river, thickness of a book, depth of a tank, likewise. Okay, have you finished writing? ලියලා ඉවරද?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
No, sir.
Sir. Sir. Sir. Sir. Sir. Okay.
Sir, finish.
Finish.
Students, Lamai, have you finished this? Yes. Then write. Put a star mark below and write.
Sir, finished.
Right, Leander. Height, comma, width, comma. Put a comma, 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 and write all this. Height, comma, length, comma, width, comma, thickness, and depth. මෙන්න මෙහෙම ලියන්නේ. Height, height, comma, length, comma, width, comma, thickness, and depth. Are considered as, if you want, you can change the color of the pen, indicators of length. Height, length, width, thickness, and depth are considered as indicators of length. Sorry. Okay, finish writing?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then write the next subtopic, measuring tools of length. Measuring tools of length. Right? So when you come into this length lesson, right, you may have seen these instruments. Instruments, right? You may have seen all these instruments at home, right? 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 Now, when you come into measuring tools of these length, you can see that. What do you call this yellow color thing? What do you call this thing?
The ruler.
No. Is this a ruler? It's a tape, right? That's a metal tape. You may have seen these things. Neither. right? And this thing you can call it a ruler. මේ යට තියෙන එක නේද rule එකක් තමයි. හරි. Right? Then when you come to this one, it is also a kind of a ruler, right? And here you get a tape, right? Have you gone to a tailor shop? ඔයගොල්ලෝ tailor shop එකට ගිහිල්ලා තියෙනවද?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Then how that person is taking your measurements for a shirt, for a frock, or anything? Yes, by using this tape, ne? Yes, yes. That is a tailoring tape, right? And this is a metal tape, right? You may have seen these carpenters, all these masons, and any of these, any person, right? Anyone who do any contracts, construction purpose, they do use these tapes. Have you seen? If you have done any constructions at home, you may have seen this, right? And there are several other tapes as well. And this is a ruler that the students generally use. And additionally, there are meter rulers, all these instruments, right? Okay, did you write the subtopic measuring tools of length? Liwada?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Right? ලියන්න පළවෙනි එක measuring tools. Sorry. Yes. So when you come into tools, you can write meter ruler. Right? What else? Metal tape. Metal tape, right? And tailoring tape. Okay. And what else? What are the instruments that you can use? Yes? Have you seen an instrument that is that? Yes. මෙන්න මෙහෙම එකක් දැකලා තියෙනවා. මෙන්න මෙහෙම wheel එකක් තියෙනවා. Right? Here you have a wheel like this and
Sir.
oh.
මේ දෙවැනි එකේ නම මොකද්ද?
Metal tape. Okay? Right? Have you seen this kind of a thing? And here, if you have the center, a stick is fixed like this. Stick a stick is fixed like this, and that this thing is taken on the schools. If you have big schools, they do measure the length by using this, right? And here, when this rotates one circle, make a රවුමක් යනකොට මේක දිග මක්කුණු වෙනවා. ඒතර ටික් 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 ගාලා සද්දයක් එනවා. හරි 1 මීටරයක් යද්දි ටික් කියලා එනවා. ඊළඟ මීටරය යද්දි ආයෙ ටික් කියලා, right? Likewise, you can count the number of meters 1, 2, 3 very easily by rotating this one, right? Have you seen this? Yes, you can find it in the Google, right? Oh, you can find it in here and you may write the name of that, right? I'm not going to give you everything, right? You may find 3 more instruments that can be used to measure length. තව තුනක් හොයලා ලියන්න ඕනේ. 4, 5, 6 ඔන්න මේකේ නමත් ඔන්න ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Right? You may write these names of these instruments that you can use for measure the length. හරි? තව මොන හරි රන්දිරු තව තුනක් හොයලා ලියන්න ඕනේ. හරි? පුන්සර? Okay, is that clear? Okay, let's go to the next slide. So when you come into units of length, next subtopic, units of length. Write the next subtopic, units of length. Livada? Yeah, what happened to this? How the missing line? Sairu nani? Have you finished writing the subtopic units of length? Rifkit missing unai para මොකද මේ connection issues? Do you have any connection issues? Hunsara, leave the units of length. Right. So what are the units that we use to measure length? දිගමයින්ට පාවිච්චි කරන මේවා මොනවද?
Meters.
Yeah, that is meters. One unit, one type of unit that you use to measure length. Meters. What else? Tamonal.
Centimeters.
Oh, very good. Centimeters. Okay. Subtopically one it. Then we'll study about this. Huh? Right. So let's write the next subtopic. Units used to measure length. Right. So let's study on the units that we use to measure length. Meters. There. Meters. To indicate meters, we use a symbol. What is the symbol that we use? Simple M, right? And then centimeters. How do you indicate centimeters? Simple C, simple M, right? And what are the other units that we used? Other than this, we use kilometers as well. So we indicated it by simple K, simple M. Right? And then what are the other what about inches? Have you used inches? Inches කියන මොනවද? අංගල් දැකලා තියෙනවද? capital I N එක ලියන මෙන්න මෙහෙම ලියන්න එක ගොඩක් වෙලාවට L N වගේ තමයි පේන්නේ this but this is I N, right? And සමහර අය yes you better write it in simple I N, inches, not in make inches වෙන්න ඕනේ. හරි anyhow write capital don't lazy. හරි? And then have you used feet? Feet කියන්නේ අඩි කියලා දිනවා පාවිච්චි දැකලා තියෙනවද? Right? Simple FT කියලා පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ, that is for feet. ඔන්නව තමයි generally used measuring units of length. සාමාන්‍ය අපි පාවිච්චි කරන දේවල්. Right? So we use inches and feet in constructions, right? ඔය අඩි අඟල් වලින් මායින් ඒවා ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපි construction purposes තමයි පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ, right? So in general use we don't use these inches and feet. සාමාන්‍ය okay, meters, centimeters, and kilometers are the generally used units. Finish? Meters, centimeters, kilometers, inches, feet.
Yeah.
Good. So we will move on to the next one. Yes. Measuring of lengths. Write the subtopic, measuring lengths. Okay. Here you are having a table, and I want you people to complete this table. Right? Here you will have object, and then you have the length. Okay, I will give you a few objects and I will give you a few minutes to complete this table as well. Now the time is 10 o'clock and I will give you 10 minutes to complete this. And I will give you a few objects in your home that you can easily find out them. Yes, you can find what? Yes, length of a CR book. Okay, you can find it and write it the length, right? Length of your bedroom, right? Yeah. And what else? You consider height
Sir,
of a door.
table එක දැන් draw කරන්න ඕනද?
Oh, you have to draw this and you have to find the length. ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ගෙදර තියෙන ඔය objects වල දිග පළල හොයලා ලියන්න ඕනේ දැන්. Height of a door and width of the table. දැන් ඔයාලා මේවල මේසෙක ඉන්නවනේ. ඔය මේසේ පළල මැනලා ලියන්න. Right? තව මොනවද දෙන්න පුළුවන්? Yes, you have to write the relevant unit. Now, when you are measuring the length of a book, you can use the unit centimeters. Even bedroom, can you use centimeters? Bedroom එක දිගමයි centimeter පාවිච්චි කරාද? No, you have to use centimeters and meters both the units sometimes, right? When you are considering height of a door, yes, you can use meters and centimeters both. When you find the width of the table like that, hurry. ඊළඟට thickness of mathematics textbook, right? Thickness of mathematics textbook, right? Okay. ඔන්න ඔය ටික බලන්න හොයන්න එක්කම මම විනාඩි ගොඩක් වෙලා දෙන්න බෑ. දිගමයන ලියන්න ඕනේ. Now the time is 10:05. 10:10 වෙද්දි ඉන්න ඕනේ. හරි විනාඩි 5යි දෙන්නේ. ඉක්මනින් ඔය ටික මනලා ලියන්න ඕනේ. හරි? හරිද? Quickly fill the table.
Sir, finish.
Sir, finished.
Mamat, finish. Sir, finish. Sir, finish.
Right? Rishi, you have finished, right? I gave you a few additional minutes anyhow. Hari?
Sir, finished.
Okay, good. So, Nikki, tell me the length of a CR book. How long is it? කොච්චර දිගයිද? Nikki, are you there? නැද්ද?
21 centimeters.
Good. You got 21 centimeters. Centimeters. Then, Rifki, tell me your length of your bedroom.
82.
What? 82 meters?
No.
Yeah.
Length.
82? What?
82 centimeters.
Your bedroom? Or your bed?
My bed.
Hmm. I asked you to measure the length of your bedroom. Then,
Sorry, sir.
oh no, it's fine. You can write length of your bed. Cut the word room. Anybody? Punsara? What about your length of your bedroom? You better measure in meters and centimeters both. They came mind away. Kiyan ban kiyada? Punsara? You are not there?
සර් ඒක තාම නම් හැදුවේ නැහැ අනිත් ඒවා තමයි හැදුවේ.
මොනබ කොළෝ ඒ තාම හැදුවේ නැහැ කියන්නේ බෙඩ්රූම් එක දිගම යන්නේ නැද්ද? හා. හරි okay. මම මගේ බෙඩ්රූම් එක දිග කියන්නකෝ මේක වැඩි හරියන්නේ නැහැ. I have 5 meters and I just measured it with this meter ruler and it has 5 meters and 45 centimeters. Now it is my one. Right? Little bit long. Anyhow, what is the height of a door, right? Punsara? Height of a door?
68 centimeters.
68 centimeters? Your door? Height? දොරේ උස? හරිද? ඈ? දොරේ උස? වැරදිනේ. height කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? උස එතකොට මීටර සෙන්ටිමීටර් 68ක් උසට විතරක් ගන්න පුළුවන්ද මේක?
බෑ.
ළමයි දොරේ උස පුන්සර නෙමෙයි කවුද රන්දිරු? What is the height of your door?
2 meters.
2 meters, yes.
2 meters. 36 centimeters.
Okay, that's a quite high door. Anyhow, good. So, Rifki, what is your width of the table that you work currently? දැන් ඉඳගෙන වැඩ කරන ටේබල් එකේ width එක කීයද? ළමයා? Rifki?
65
Centimeters.
centimeters.
Okay, good. Then thickness of the mathematics textbook. තුන්සර කියමු බලන්න එකව. නැද්ද? නිකිනි? Did you measure the thickness?
1.5
මොනවා 1 point.
thickness.
What the unit? Where is the tell the length?
Centimeters.
Oh, okay. Nikini, can you tell me the length in millimeters? What is the thickness of your textbook? Nikini, did you measure it? Still not?
1 centimeter.
Exactly 1 centimeter. Now Rifki says that it is 1 centimeter and 5.5 centimeters, so you can indicate it 15 millimeters, right? Emily? If you measure the length in millimeters, that could be 15. Right? Measure it exactly and write, okay? Okay, now you have done an activity. That's a simple work, right? Now, okay. We'll go to the next part of the lesson. Units of length. Right? Write the next subtopic. relationship in between units of length. Yan subtopic එක. Relation in between units of length. Finish? Yes, under this one, first we will consider the relationship between millimeters and centimeters. Okay? Okay, under that, write number 1. Millimeters and centimeters. Millimeters and centimeters. Oh.
මේ ලියන්න ඕනද 1 කියලා දාලා millimeters and centimeters
Oh. Okay, and we know that the relationship in between millimeters and centimeters is that 10 millimeters will be equals to 1 centimeter. Right. මෙන්න මේක ලියලා කොටුවක් දාගන්න එක වටේට. Okay, you can write that 10 millimeters will be equals to 1 centimeter. And you can make a square or kind of a thing around this, which you can see it very clearly. Finish? Leave it. Rifki? Rifki, have you finished? Yes, good. Then, okay. So, if this is okay, I will give you a small exercise that you can complete it like this. Now, 10 millimeters equal to 1 centimeter. Rifki, right? If you have few examples like this, what can you say if you have 50 millimeters? It is equal to how much?
5 centimeters.
Very good. It is equal to 5 centimeters, right? If you have 75 millimeters, and if you want to write it in centimeters and millimeters in both, what should be the number of centimeters and what should be the number of millimeters? How do you
7
determine?
centimeters and 5 millimeters.
Ah, very good. That means you have 7 centimeters and you have 5 millimeters, right? Good. And if you have, we think like 102 millimeters. If you want to write this in only in centimeters And the number may be a decimal, doesn't matter. Decimal එකක් වුණාට කමක් නැහැ මෙතන number එක. How can you write it?
1.2 centimeters.
Is that correct? Then what about this number? If you have 12 millimeters, and if you want to write in centimeters, are the same digits coming here? Same units coming here?
The
Oh,
millimeter.
here this should be 10.2 centimeters, and here it should be Rifki 1.2 centimeters. Got it? Got the difference in between these two?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So actually, what is the principle of conversion of this millimeters into centimeters? මොකද අපි millimeters, centimeters කරනකොට අපි කරන්නේ? What we do? We
We use
divide.
decimals.
Yes. What we do? We divide the number of millimeters. මෙතන තියෙන millimeter ගාන අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? centimeter කරනකොට. Huh? What we do? We
We
divide
divide.
the number of millimeters by 10. Is that clear? The millimeter 50 කියලා තියෙනකොට මෙතන තියෙන 50 10න් බෙදලා නේද පහ වුනේ? Huh?
Yes.
Yes, good. And here you have 75. What you have done here, you have divided 75 by 10, right? So once you divide 75 by 10, you will get 7 as a answer and 5 as a remainder, which means this 5 is the number of millimeters. Can you understand? මෙන්න මෙහෙම ඔන්න ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් 75 බෙදීම 10. Right? If you have 7, 7 times 10 is 70, and you have 5 remained. This is the number of centimeters, and this 5 is the number of millimeters. Can you understand? Right? Similarly in here,
Yes.
right, you have divided this 102 by 10, which means when you divide a number by 10, what will happen when you consider the decimals? Earlier the decimal point was here. මෙන්න මෙතන නේද කලින් decimal point එක තියෙන්නේ 2ට එහා පැත්තෙන්. එහෙනම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ 10න් බෙදනකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ? මේ decimal point එක move වෙනවා එක decimal point එකකින්. කලින් 12 වෙද්දි මෙතන decimal point එක තිබුණේ. So if what happens, the decimal point will move to here as the answer will remain as 1.2. Can you understand?
Yes.
Good. Before writing the examples, no. Okay, you can write these examples. Mama මේ රතු පාටින් ලියලා තියෙන round කරලා තියෙන ටික ඕනේ නෑ. You better write the ones in the blue. මම නිල් පාටින් ලියලා තියෙන ටික ලියන්නකෝ. 50 millimeters equal to 5 centimeters. 75 millimeters equal to 7 centimeters and 5 millimeters. Like this. Write this down. Only this thing, huh? Quickly write this. Write the ones that I have written in blue only. නිල් පාටින් ලියලා තියෙන ටික ලියන්න. Okay?
So finish.
Good. Nikini, have you finished?
Yes, sir.
Right, good. Hope other two also have finished. Put a star mark below this and write Liana, when converting millimeters into centimeters, the number of millimeters should be divided by 10. 10 to get the number of centimeters. Kalau pada lihat apa dia?
Sir, finished.
Good. Right. So let's have a look at this one as well. Now, Rifki, if you have 2 centimeters, how can you convert this into number of millimeters? Millimeters kiyak tiyinawada? Centimeters dekak wenaකොට?
20 millimeters.
You have 20 millimeters. Good. And if you have you think 9 centimeters. Nikini, how many millimeters you have? Nikini, tell me the answer. Kaduru, don't shout. Nikini, what is the number of millimeters that you have for 9 centimeters?
90 millimeters.
Good, 90 millimeters. Randino, tell me, if you have 0.8 centimeters, what is the number of millimeters?
80 millimeters.
No, it is 8 millimeters, right? And if you have Punsara,
Sir,
oh, මම මේක ගැන කියලා දෙන්නම් කමින්ද. අපි බලමු Punsara, if you have 5.3 centimeters, tell me the number of millimeters. Punsara,
53.
very good. That is 53 millimeters. Yes, good. Yeah. අපි centimeters ගානක් millimeters කරනකොට මොකද කරේ? What we have done? Here you have 2. So 2 becomes to Randino 20. නේද? එහෙනම් දෙක කියන එක 20 වෙන්න නම් මොකද වෙන්න ඕනේ? මේක 10න් වැඩි වෙන්න ඕනේ නේද? Can you see that? Here you have 9. You have, when you convert 9 into 90, what you have done? Multiply that number by 10. Okay. Here you have 0.8 as well. Then you have to multiply this 0.8 by 10 නේද? එහෙනම් මෙයාවත් 10න් වැඩි කරලා නේද මේ number එක ඇවිල්ලා තියෙන්නේ. Can you understand the thing?
Yes.
Right. So next one, ඊළඟ example ලියන්න. මේ ටික ලියා ගන්නකො පල්ලෙහාට. The blue ones are enough, huh? Not the red ones that I have written over these.
So I wrote.
Good. Others quickly write them.
Sir, finish.
Good. Nikini, have you finished writing?
Yes, sir.
Punsara?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then we will write අපි මෙතන මොකද කරේ centimeters millimeters කරේ නේද? එහෙනම් ලියා ගන්න. ඔකට යටින් when converting centimeters into මොනවටද? millimeters, the number of centimeters should be මොකද කරන්නේ? multiplied by 10 to get the number of millimeters. Right. When converting centimeters into millimeters, the number of centimeters should be multiplied by 10 to get the number of millimeters.
So finished.
Good.
Finish. Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye.
Sir, අයියාගේ.
Okay. තාම ක්ලාස් ඉවර නෑ. Okay, right. So in general, we can write it like this. Rifki, if you have number of millimeters to be converted into number of centimeters, right? අපි මොකද කරේ millimeters ටික centimeters කරනකොට මොකද අපි කරේ?
We divided.
Yes, actually we divided by what? The number of millimeters by 10.
10.
When you are converting number of centimeters into millimeters, what we have done?
We multiplied by 10.
Very good. We multiply the number of centimeters by 10. මෙන්න මේක ලියලා කොටුවක් දාගන්න පටේට අමතක වෙන්නේ නැති වෙයි ඔය ලියප එකට යටින්. මේකේ අඳින්න එපා.
Sir, finish.
Good.
So finished.
Sir, finish.
Right. So we will move to the next part of this unit. So when you come to centimeters and meters, what can you remember? Okay. 100 centimeters will be equal to how many meters? It is 1 meter, right? Right. Okay. So write the next number 2. අපි දැන් එක ලියුවා. So write number 2. Right? රන්දිනු දෙවෙනි එක දාලා ලියන්න. Meters, sorry, centimeters and meters.
Sir, we wrote centimeters and
Okay, centimeters and meters, huh? Not millimeters. Now here, centimeters and meters. Right, the relationship between centimeters and meters is, Rifki, you know that 100 centimeters equals to how much? One.
equal to 1 meter.
Okay, write it and write it like this. Quickly, yeah? Good job. Okay, now have a look at this. If you have, Rifki, 200 centimeters, this will equal to how many meters?
2 meters.
Good. That means we converted the number of centimeters into meters and it becomes 2 meters, okay? And Rifki, if you have 350 centimeters, how can you write
35
this in meters?
meters.
Are you sure about that? If you want to write it in meters and centimeters.
3.5 meters.
If you want to write it in only meters, it is correct. Now, if you want to write in meters and centimeters, Nikini, can you help me to write this? How many meters do you have within 350?
3 meters and 50 centimeters.
Okay, Rifki, that is correct. You have 3 meters, and Nikini, can you understand the thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Hunsara, next question goes to you. Get ready, yeah? If you have 225 centimeters, tell me the number of meters and the number of centimeters.
Two meters.
Correct.
25.
25 centimeters. Millimeters, we are discussing about centimeters. Huh? All right. Then Randinu, I will give you one last question for you. Tell me, if you have 875 centimeters, how can you write this in meters? Only meters, no centimeters.
8 meters.
Okay, what about the number of 75 centimeters? You have to indicate that one as well. How can you indicate it? Yes?
8
8.75.
centimeters.
Yes, 8.75, not 75. 8.75 meters, right? Can you understand?
Yes.
Yes. So when you are having any number of centimeters, and if you want to write it in meters, what is the operation that you did? We divided the number of centimeters by by 100, right? We divide the number of centimeters by 100 to convert into meters.
Centimeters into meters.
Good. Okay, write these examples and we will write that thing below. Okay, below this, those quickly write this. When converting centimeters into meters, the number of centimeters should be, the number of centimeters should be Rifki, divided by 100 to get, okay, divided by 100, that's all. Stop. Understood? තේරුණා නේද මොකටද? ගොඩක් අමාරු නෑ. Finish this, no? Unsara?
Yes, sir.
Good. Right. Then we'll go to another example, set of examples that you have like 4 meters to be converted into centimeters. Vikri, how many centimeters are here? It is. What am I? 400 centimeters, right?
400 centimeters.
That's correct. Right. And what about this? If you have 6 meters, what is the unit? What is the number of centimeters that you have?
600 centimeters.
Correct. Punsara, tell me, if you have 10.5 meters, the number of centimeters that you have. Centimeters kiya tira?
105 centimeters.
You sure?
Yes.
Yes, when you multiply 10.5 by 100. Correct. That is 1050 another centimeters. Correct. Right now, if you have Punsara, tell me the number like this. You have 9.8 meters. What is the number of centimeters you have? Huh? It is 180 centimeters. Correct. Yes, actually what we did, අපි මොකද කරේ? The number of meters into centimeters කරනකොට මොකද කරේ? වැඩි කරා කීයද? You multiply it by 100. Can you understand? Okay. ලියන්න තරුවක් දාලා යටි. මේ ටික ලියාගත්තද? ඉක්මනට ලියන්න. රතු පාට එක නම් ඕනේ නෑ. Write the blue ones quickly. Deliver the. Okay. Put a star mark below this and write. When converting meters into centimeters, the number of meters should be multiplied by Good. Have written this black color thing as well. When converting meters into centimeters, the number of meters should be multiplied by 100. Okay. Now let's go to this. අපි මේක short form එකෙන් ලියාගමු ලස්සනට.
Finish.
Good then. When you are converting number of meters into centimeters, අපි මොකද කරේ? meters ටික centimeters කරනකොට මොකද කරේ? අපි වැඩි කරා කීයෙන්ද? We multiply it by 100 neda. And when we are converting number of centimeters into meters, what we did? We divide the number of centimeters by 1000. ඔන්න ඔක ලියලා යටින් කොටුවක් දාගන්න.
So you have written 100.
Yes. So when you
You
are
told
converting,
1000.
oops, sorry. Then you have to write, not 1000 පුතේ. We did multiplication in 100 නේද මේ? දෙකටම වැඩි කරගෙන 100 නේ මේ. When converting
No,
centimeters.
you told 1000.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. So when you are writing number of meters in centimeters, you have to multiply the number of meters by 100. Then you get the number of centimeters. And when you are converting number of centimeters into meters, you have to divide the number of centimeters by 100 to get the number of meters.
So finished.
Okay, good. So okay, right. So I will give you a small homework and I will stop at here. Okay, and there's another part that is to be discussed next week. Also, now I have not completed the lesson length, right? So write down the exercise. Tunsara, Randiru.
Page number.
Okay, I will give you the exercise. All of you write down, or you can place ticks if you have the textbooks with you. Exercise 15.2, page number 44. You have a table.
Yes.
Can you see that?
Exercise.
Yes.
15.2, page number 44. You have an exercise. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. You have to fill this table. They have given you the activity, that means the measurement that you are going to take. And then they are asking you the suitable measuring tool to measure. Okay. That means වැඩියෙන්ම ගැලපෙන instrument එක නැත්නම් tool එක මොකක්ද? ඔය කියන දිග mind. Okay. And the most suitable unit to measure that. Okay. Can you understand this thing? Now,
Yes.
when you are measuring the length of a road, right? පාරක දිග මනිද්දි අපිට පුළුවන් වේද ලේසියෙන් ඕක සෙන්ටිමීටර් වලින් එහෙම මනින්න?
The kilometer.
You have to measure in kilometers. Okay. Nikini, can you understand the thing?
Yes, sir.
But can you measure the thickness of a book by using kilometers? No, right? So that is the way that you're going to measure this. Okay. You have to complete this table and come to next page, page number 48, exercise 15.3. Okay, take a pencil and put ticks, the ones that you need to write. Question number 1 එකේ ඔක්කොම ටික කරන්න ඕන. Roman numbers 6ක් තියෙනවා. Exercise 15.3, question number 1, question number 3, question number 6, question number 7. Question number 1, question number 3, question number 6, question number 7. And you come to exercise 15.4. Exercise 15.4. Question number 1, question number 2, question number 3. Did you mark that? Question number 1, question number 2,
Yes.
question number 3, and question number 6. Understood?
Yes.
Okay, good. Then I will stop the class by here for today, and there's another small part to be discussed, and we will do that in next week. Okay. So okay, so I'm going to stop the class right now. So thank you for coming for the class, and this will be an additional class actually for you, since we have 5 weeks for this month. Okay. And
Have a nice
from
day, sir.
yes, have a nice day. Next week you have this class at the same time, right? All of you should join the class next week as well. Okay, goodbye students. You have to submit the homeworks to the lab, to that link. Okay, I have given you, I have told you the way. Don't send me via WhatsApp. WhatsApp okay, goodbye.
Bye, sir.